Okay, this is my rule of thumb, alright? My rule of thumb is I will not keep any weapons that I'm not using that are non-prime versions. Like for example, the Prisma Dual Cleavers and the Prisma Oma. Yeah. Yeah. We gotten it off stream, bro. Let me know when you're ready to go to the School of Exodian Contagion. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. I'm also thinking about I think I might regret this, yeah, but I would like to rebuild a brand new Burmese splicer if I'm using it, but for now, okay, wait, you know what? I'm still gonna keep it first, in case I'm using it, because it's a secondary. Okay, secondary. Okay, now I need to ask myself this question. Do I use this weapon often? New Burmese sniper using different parts? Yeah, I would like to rebuild a brand new Burmese splicer with different parts. Because I'm not pleased with the current parts. Yeah, I'm not pleased with it. I'm lacking the range. So I'll probably go for range and ammunition count. That's the most important to me for Burmese splicer. Range and ammunition capacity. So we have two great mods. One mod that we are using, and we have one more to sell. Yeah. Okay, question. Can someone please guide me as to why Zenith and Azima cannot be sold? Because they are part of like a story quest, is it? Honestly, I should have gotten the Besto Prime link, the link, Vasto link, the blueprint, last vendor, previous vendor, right? Previous vendor on at the Aya. Yeah, that's a very good reason why I kept these two weapons. And also, we need to also stand by Magnus. Okay, because Magnus has dual. There's an Up Magnus as well, aka Up Magnus. Up means dual weapons. Okay. Need to I believe it is currently available on at the Aya, because they are special lock-in reward weapons. Oh, really? There's no way to delete them, huh? Deploy the radar disc to reveal hidden enemies and then strike with a precision shot that punch through all obstacles in the way. Hidden enemies, okay? Okay, if it's part of a... I only hope and kind of hope that it doesn't take up weapon slots. And if it's not applicable anymore, give us a choice to delete them, you know? Yeah, funny how I actually oh wait, it's already Origin Catalyst by default. It can shoot through walls when out fire is applied. Interesting. Okay, Paralysis is at our previous main melee weapon, and we have the rival mod for it. I love Paralysis. It's our ever first level 40 level 40 weapon. Yeah, that we need to rank up until rank 5. We've been using it. This is our ever first main melee weapon. Okay, so let's have faith and keep the rest of the story mode given weapons, I guess. I think they can't be sold for very good reasons, yeah? Okay, so next. With your permission, with your endorsement, do you think I should sound off Burmese spices since? But please take note, I have already invested quite a little bit on I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Am I gonna use this weapon anytime soon? Even though I invested so much shit in it, 8 formas, weapon adapter, secondary weapon adapter, Origin catalyst, lancers. It will sound off other I will sell out other weapons you don't use first, but it's okay to sell it. Even given the fact that I had invested, you know, you said you will sell it, right? Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna make a new one, why not? Because I really do not see myself using this weapon anytime soon, because the capacity for the ammo is really shit. It's so shit, okay? That every time when I use it, right? It's like you are masturbating halfway, and when you're about to come, and then suddenly, oh, feeling gone. Because there's no more ammunition in your gun. I know the sexual reference is a bit too sexual, but it's the only way I can think of how I actually feel whenever I use Burmese slicer. Our current Burmese slicer. Yeah, so I hope it's okay. Okay, let's sell this Burmese slicer then. Do you guys know that? Do you guys know that this... We made an extra thumb finger before. This is our second thumb finger. I didn't like our first thumb finger. It wasn't me. Yeah, it wasn't me. Gotta get your point across. LOL. There we go. Exactly, Pot. Exactly. If there's any other analogy or metaphor, right, I would use it, but unfortunately there isn't. Okay, I'm glad that I put my point across. Yeah. Okay. Weapons like optical vandal, I would keep, because I'm curious to see what is it like in incarnate mode. Glaxon, another one. Glaxon, Tinet Glaxon, aka, yeah. I'm not even sure if you need... We do not need the original weapon to get Tinets, right? Okay, I'm only keeping it because I'm curious about the incarnate version. Period, that's it. Okay, so in this game, Brother Pot, every weapons, right, has different versions. These are the following different versions. They have normal, prime. Some of them have Kuva, Tinet, and now brand new category is called Incarnate. There are 5 different versions for specific type of weapon. It's like you get the same pussy, right? But it comes in 5 different colors. Okay, that is sexual reference or intent. Okay, I'm excited to watch you run Teenage Sister Hunt for the first time. Oh yeah? I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, gamer, monsieur. I am scared. Because I have no idea how to even fucking begin. To deal with different types of enemies. Good question. Of course, the most normal version of weapons, right? Okay, I will show you what's normal. Normal means that it's non-prime. It doesn't have a prime in front of it. If we have a name like a Vandal, right? Vandal, it's like a... It's a normal version as... It's Vandal because it looks nicer, that's it. It looks nicer. It's always... It's called a Vandal version. It's a cosmetic version. But I would think usually Prime will deal way more damage than normal ones, if I'm not mistaken. Additional stats. Again, I may be mistaken. Again, I may also assume that Prime could be the cosmetic of the type of weapon. So, to answer your question, I think it's best that I leave the question right to Monsieur Husi in chat, our brand new VIP. Yeah, Monsieur, let's go. Would you care to answer Pot's question? Why do we have different types, different categories of a similar one of weapons? Normal, Prime, Kuva, T-Net, and now Incarnate. And even Vandal. Vandal is a category, if you think about it. Yeah, 6. There's 6 different versions of a single type of weapon. Different stats usually, there we go. Actually, we'll answer that as well. Yeah. Like for Kuva type, right? Kuva type of single type of weapon, you can choose specifically what element you want on that weapon. When you hunt for the Kuva, when you hunt for that specific Kuva category weapon. For me, will be radiation usually. Radiation is a brand new element, by the way. I'm surprised they even came out radiation because it's a combination of 2 different types of elements. So of course, I'm gonna go for radiation. You know what I mean? In the past, I wouldn't say in the past, I would say the OGs, right, would suggest to go for heat, because heat is an extremely important element to have on all of your weapons. Why? It removes armor. Not just remove armor, to be specific, it removes 50% of enemies' armor. I know, right? But of course, given if the enemy have armor, of course, there are enemies and mobs that we are will encounter that do not have any armor, but their shields is thick as fuck. It's as thick as my... I don't know what's thick. As thick as my face, my reputation. In a bad way. Yeah, heat and toxin usually. There we go. Okay, toxin would be, if I'm not mistaken, it's viral that is going to... Viral will decrease health. That's why it's important to... Because health is like the final... Okay, so you have armor, shields. Armor followed by shields, right? Or shields followed by armor in that sequence, and then followed by health. So if you are able to use viral, for example, aka toxin, magnetic is also in a mix with status changes, especially. I don't even know how the hell, right? Magnetic. Right, to apply status. To apply status effect, or if a certain mob has certain status effect, has many different types of status effect immunity, that's where magnetic comes in. Thank you for bringing this up, Monsieur Husi. Yeah, so different types of work better against different types of yes, elemental, I would say yes. Elemental play in this game, how you mod your warframes, how you even configure your weapons individually. There's 3 different configs for each items. Warframe, primary weapon, secondary weapon, melee weapon, even your arch gun, your arch wing, how you mod them actually counts. Yeah, so you mod them accordingly, right, to different game modes. For me, right now would be different game modes. Or we can mod them accordingly to, let's say, magnetic. Okay, magnetic. Why magnetic? Because there's a specific game mode, magnetic will do the most damage. And that game mode is called... the one that has to do with Jade. Oh, the one that they have to deal with the Pablo sisters at the end. The elevator, there we go. Yeah, it's called the elevator. In my books, it's called the elevator, but I forgot what the actual game mode is called. So yeah, we have to have a magnetic. Viral for me is for sure. Like it's like my it's like a must-have. It's a must-have element because if you're able to down the enemies using your viral damage, if the health is depleted, that means the mob will die. Same as to us as well, our warframes. Same as to us, if our health is completely depleted, it doesn't matter how much shield or armor we have, right? If our health is depleted, we are dead. Dead! Gone! F! GG! Does it make you excited to play this game? Huh? Okay, I was never and am not sure in the future, but I was never an ambassador for this beautiful game. However, I love the game so much. I will tell you something about this game. Just one thing, okay? We started playing this game back in 2019. 2019. There we go, yeah, like what Monsieur said, GG if our health is completely depleted. Okay, so that's why viral damage is very important. But we have to take into account though, viral damage is also an element. So, a type of elemental damage. So if you have like if you encounter specific mobs or high level mobs that's over 200 plus levels, right? You will need magnetic in your weapon or in your build to remove their status immunity in order for the viral to pierce in. Interesting, right? Yeah, I love this game. It's amazing. To me, it's almost like it's not an MMO, but it's a shooter-looter MMO. It has a... Wow! I'll be honest, right? I'm downgrading why Warframe is so great. Let's just say that Warframe inspires me to write an article in regards to how a great game should be in the first place by default. Because the economy, right, in Warframe runs really well. Time invested in the game will not be wasted by you being able to earn real-time platinum money, real-time platinum credits. Of course, in the beginning, you might invest in a little bit to get your journey kicked off. I think that's quite important though. Yeah. Here comes my point. The most impressive thing to me, Warframe, respectively, is because in this last 5 years that we have been on this game, on and off, yeah, or for a long time then break again, for a long time then break again, we have spent less than $150 USD in these last 5 years. Used to play it a lot back in the day, is it? But it's allowed to keep up. Okay, That's another beautiful thing why I personally love this game. There is no hurry. Play at your own will. Play when don't. If we have the mindset to want to compare to other players, right? Of course, our mindset is fucked in any other video games. So I say approach video games, right? I'm not talking about you, Pod, but let's just say that to me personally, I will personally be discouraged to play any video games, right? Simply because other players already play the game, other players already advanced in the game, and I'll be like a noob when I start off the game. You know what I mean? Every video game should be rewarding in our own rights, in our own books. Unless the game is specifically designed to, okay, if you come in late, right, you're a piece of shit. And that was one main reason why I quit playing WoW. Because back in the days, back in 2007, I was very into I was a PvP player, player versus player in World of Warcraft. That was in the Burning Crusade days when they transformed it to the Wrath of Lich King. I sold my account. Yep, Blizzard, everybody, check this out. I sold my account for a mere 200 USGD dollars. That was how bad it was. After investing 2 years of my time, 18 hours a day in game as a PvP player, I sold my account for only 200 SGD dollars to another fellow gamer who was happens to be my boss, direct superior in a gaming company, and yeah, it actually served him well. Yeah, the current account I believe may have served him well because we have a lot of PvE items inclusive of PvP items. And why did I sell the account in the first place? Because the PvP realm in World of Warcraft, right, entails you to be an OG to be the best. It doesn't depend on skills. But as for Warframe, I'll speak about Warframe. Although there's no PvP, okay, there is PvP Conclave, right? We have not touched on this game mode yet, which I'm very excited. Wait, I'll be lying. I'm semi excited to touch on Conclave. This is only one game mode that we have not touched on yet. Conclave will be PvP. Yeah. Okay. So as for Warframe, you can just and any other games except for games like World of Warcraft PvP in the PvP realm, you have to be the OGs to be the best. You know, to get that rating. How are you gonna get that rating to purchase a certain gear if you are not an OG? The OGs are the one who's gonna get the best gear first. We have to wear shit gears from previous version, previous expansion, and battle with the OGs who already has better gears from the new expansion. And this type of games is no good, right? It's not good. I'm pretty sure World of Warcraft PvP dev, the game devs in PvP should have realized this by now. But there's a huge drop of players dropping out of the game during the release of Wrath of Lich King. Yeah, I must say it only so far I must say it only applies to World of Warcraft. For me personally, as a gamer, my whole lifetime, I'm literally talking about my whole life. Yeah, my whole life I played video games in arcade centers, console, arcade centers again, then back, and then I finally have my own laptop. Finally, I have my own PC gaming PC. But as of any other games, I must say, right, Warframe is a game. It doesn't matter if you start off as a beginner or not, because progress is your own And better yet, we can all play together. And the good news is, the economy runs very well. Yeah. There's no competition, no? Well, it would be impressive, yeah, if an alpha in you have like certain knowledge you pass on down and to other beginners. That is to me a psychological reward, but in-game rewards actually is more. In-game rewards, literal visual rewards, function rewards, psychological rewards. It would be what I just mentioned. You being a senior OG in the game, like Monsieur Jose Alpha, yeah, Monsieur, yeah. So we'll all eventually get there. That's the whole point of Warframe. And we share knowledge, and better yet, why this game, the community is so healthy, because of the design of the game, the economy, how it's being designed, the game, right? Most players are usually very generous. 80%, I would say 90% of the players are usually very generous. I would say even, especially high levels, because once you're able to earn platinums easily, or should I say easier, at least at my stage right now, I would be able to sell off duplicate items that is actually worth quite a bit of platinums. Let me give you a take what platinum actually means over here. Okay, I'm scrolling over right now. Please look at the upper right of the screen. This is called platinum. Warframe premium currency. Gain instant access. There we go. Yeah. So it can be purchased using real-time money. I have not made any real-time purchases of platinum. On purpose, yeah, on purpose. 2-3 years ago. 2-3 years ago. Oh, sorry. I did bought the best cat. The best cat. The cat one time off for every account. I bought that. So that it would be this year. That would be this year. But I did not buy it because of the platinum though. I bought it for the best cat. For the best cat imprint. It was so goddamn difficult to get the imprint, guys. Holy fuck. So I think to myself, fuck it. Let's just buy the best cat pack. 1990 USD. $19.99. Yeah, I really like how the economy and the trading works in Warframe. Yeah. I love it so much that I want to write an article about it. How an economy should run in real life. To make every country great. Yeah, okay. It's only... I love how such purchasable with real-time money things, like packs, right? It's only available for one account each. And you have to be a certain rank in order to have access to this purchase. You know what I mean? I think it's to prevent people from overbuying it in real-time money, right, and selling it for a huge ton of money. Because this is my assumption. This is my assumption and my assumption only, yeah. I have not come by it, but there might be a secret dark web website where people can sell platinums for real-time money. If you know what I mean. Another great thing why this game is ongoing and still alive after 10 years. Don't get me wrong. Hey, let's all be real here. I wasn't specifically a gold farmer, alright, in World of Warcraft, but people give me real-time money in trade of gold. Simply because they are lazy to do dailies. Every 200 gold, I get 30 Sing dollars. And that was back in late 2000s, by the way. Now it's gonna do what you gotta do. Don't get me wrong. You see how... it's not just rewarding playing the game, but it's also rewarding in real life. You know? It's not even psychologically rewarding. Okay? It's literally, realistically, survivability, practical. Yeah. FYI, don't ask me, but I do not know of any channels or forums that sells plat for real-time money, okay? The only official channel I know is through Warframe.com. Check it out right now. Warframe.com. Exclamation. There we go. Must have Warframe resources. There we go. Rewarding for passive. Yeah, I know. So I didn't have to purchase any more platinum. I've only purchased twice intentionally platinum so that I could progress in a game in a more normal pace. In a more normal, acceptable pace. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, right? Ranking up as a beginner in a game, ranking up of your warframes and ranking up of your weapons, right? At 0 formas, rank 1, rank 0 is really too fucking fast. Then you need your origin catalyst, you need your origin reactor, right? These two items is like it will double your capacity for mod capacity for either a warframe or a weapon. Right now we are not wasting any real-time money because we have now reached a stage where we are able to play the game as per normal and earn platinum if we keep trading. Yeah. We purchase plat early, there we go. Yeah, the beginning, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the beginning, although this game is free to play, I think it's worth it, don't you think? It's worth the... Again, I want to emphasize, right? Me as someone, I'm someone who has always opposed to any pay to advance or pay to win type of game. I'm a total evil opposition to such type of games, yeah. So you never see me play games like Diablo Immortals, even Genshin Impact. I don't know. I didn't play Genshin Impact that much. I never even touched Immortal because it's a gacha game, right? But as for Warframe, I say yes, please. Because due to the fact that there might be some underground dark web forums, right, where you can sell your plat back for real-time money. You get real-time money per se. Yeah, so... I doubt the game dev actually mind it though. Just don't do it in-game or openly, you know. Yeah, so... Because I think they understand why the game is still going. The economy runs really well. Yeah. So what's the real-time currency if you ask me? It's not the money, it's not the platinum. It's time invested. Time. Time is a true currency, right? In a healthy game like Warframe, will be time. Time is the real currency. Time. Okay, so please take note. So I have no more issues with pay to advance type of game. But pay to win though, now. Pay to win means if a game involves a PvP version, let's say you're able to purchase a full set of Gladiator S4 gear in World of Warcraft, right? That would be pay to win. I will not play video games like this. I will never condone video games like this. There are different ways to monetize your video games. Cosmetics. Who doesn't like cosmetics in video games? We play video games for the purpose of cosmetics in the first place, isn't it? And besides the, being powerful and all. I have invested way more money in Division 2 than in Warframe. I invested over 300 Sing dollars in the Division 2 just for cosmetic than in Warframe. Do you guys know that? And we've been playing Division since 2018. And merely for the cosmetics. And for the game, what do you call that? Season pass. Again, for the cosmetics. There is no pay to win. There is no pay to win. What do you call this? There are no pay to win function in both of these games, Warframe and Division. So yeah, I'm willing to pay money for it because for the cosmetic, for the game pass, for the season pass. Sorry, not game pass. Season pass, you get additional rewards. You know, even the cosmetics. Yeah, they deserve it. They deserve. Think about it. $200 for me. You have less than $200. $200 for me playing Warframe for the last 5 years, guys. Yeah, thank you, Warframe. Thank you. Thank you, Division 2 as well. Again, I want to emphasize that I'm glad that they actually made my dream come true by monetizing cosmetics in Division, the franchise. They actually did the right thing. Because back in Breakpoint, Ubisoft franchise, Breakpoint, you are able to pay to win. You don't have to go through animations, right? You can purchase the weapon straight away and shoot. And that's not good. Okay, everybody, please go. The true currency of a great video game is time. Is indeed still time. However, not taking out the fun and effort of player experience, video game experience. Okay, like you have to do a certain mission to get that reward, there are certain parts. There are video games out there, yeah, to name so many. You can simply just buy your shit without having to play the game at all. To buy with real-time money, and yeah, why play the game at all if you're gonna spend real-time? Guess what? There are video games like this, and there are player base for video games like this. There are demographics because there are really rich players out there, and the whole point of the game is to show off how fucking rich they are in real life. That was the whole point of the game. Through the game, of course. It's not for the gaming pleasure. It's not to enjoy the fine things in this video game. It's to actually show off how much money you have in real life through a video game. This type of game does exist. I would say mainly games. I'm quite disappointed with the fact that a USA-based game like Diablo Immortal actually came out with Diablo Immortal, because it is a type of game that only China companies will make. Chinese company will make games made by China company, because they have a ton of rich young players who love to show off how much money they have. A player base in China like this is huge. So don't be surprised when you're playing games, right, that is Chinese based and it's always pay to advance or pay to win. Yeah.